Hello everyone, this is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. And today I'm going to show you my set of my 1972 top set. I have the complete set. I'm going to show you the complete set. Probably going to take a couple of videos. So I'm going to start off, with the graded cards and then some of the ones that I have and then the rest of them are raw. Very few graded cards. I mostly do raw, but I did get some of the stars graded. So what I'm going to do is just going to go through this. And the good thing about these, what I like about this set is that really this is the first time that Topps decided that they wanted to, they had a monopoly, so they wanted to try to be cool and up to date and try to get the kids in the hobby and try to be, this is the days of, remember the 70 set just had a plain gray border, bluish gray border. Basically, it was just plain. And then the 71s were similar, just with a black border. They're and basic cards. And these, they decided to try to get, in those days, I guess, groovy, and do like a kind of like a disco type thing, and just try to get creative, and they did. And this is the 1972 Willie Mays, and as you can see, they did a really nice like a marquee, like a banner type thing on all the cards, but it was kind of wild because they did these borders, and then every card has a different color border, different color headline. The pictures are good, but really not one of the best sets, but it's a pretty neat looking set. So let's go through it and let's look at the Willie Mays. Let's look at the back real quick. The back has all the stats here, of course. There's Willie Mays, one of his later years here. And here's the Rod Carew in the 6.5. See, nice pictures. Got him, this guy, somebody else back there. So nice cards. Some of them do have a little more room, have a little quiz there, you see. Which family had 6 brothers? The Larrys. So, and then that's what the backs look like. And these are this is the high number card. One of the things with this set is this set is a huge set. I'm talking huge. I'm gonna scan real quick over to the look at it. Look at the comments. That's what I'm going to be showing you next. All that. So you see tons of comments there. It's one of the biggest sets that Topps had produced. And let's get to the end. I'm just going to tell you the last number here. But 787 cards. That's a lot of cards back in those days. So anyway, there's the Hank Aaron. Nice pose of Hank. This is a 4.5. I guess the center. These, remember, as I told you in my previous videos, all of these I pulled from packs when I was a kid. All the 70s, all the way up to 74. From 70 to 74, I pulled them all from packs. There's a Hank Aaron. Here's one of the rookies, the Carlton Fisk. And 5. These are all going to look real nice. It's mostly going to be the off-centering that's going to take the other grade off. And some of them will have a little bit of little print marks like white instead of the solid green. But most of these are going to look really, really nice. So I did pull them out of the packs myself, and they never come out mint out of the packs. So that's why it's so rare to get the mint cards. There's a Bob Gibson. So I'll try to give you a good look at the Bob Gibson there. That one is in a 7. And the Seaver is also in a 7. Off-centered, but still good-looking cards. And it's got somebody back there in the background. Sitting down there, kneeling. So these are some of the stars. graded. There's your Rod Carew. That one came back in 8. And these are the toughest to find because these are the high number cards. They've got a little puzzle in the back, and this is number 696. So these are the higher number cards. And these, of course, now in the Heritage, Topps Heritage, they've been reprinted and things like that. And, you know, because it's become a pretty popular set. But in those days, the kids were kind of freaked out because it was so different. But they tried to get the younger, you know, people, teenagers type, into this collecting. And I guess that's why Topps changed it completely to get really, really crazy with the look of the cards compared to what they have done in the past. And there's the Nolan Ryan. So that's those are some of the stars that I've got graded. I'm going to go through and just flash through some of the other cards that I have here that are not graded. So here we go. This is the Willie Stargell. This is the Thurman Munson. Hall of Famer Ted Simmons. Lou Brock, the Hall of Famer. Here's Jim Palmer. It's a nice card. Some of these I probably should get graded also, but probably won't be worth it. Jim Hunter. And you know, I'm not looking to sell these cards. This is just my set that I built back then, back in 1972. There's Fergie Jenkins. So I won't be grading these because I'm not going to sell these. I just graded some of the stars, some of the main guys, you know, like the Nolan Ryans, because you know, that's, you know, to give me an idea of what these cards would grade, so I could see, you know, you've got some, you know, 6, 7s, 6.5s, you know, stuff like that. The Aaron came out less, but you know, so I have an average, probably it's a mid-grade set, anywhere from 5 to 7 is what I would guess. Here's the Joe Morgan. You know, always get some grades, maybe a little more, a little less. But here's the Frank Robinson here. So these were put away for many years. Hank Aaron, way off center, but nice clean card. There's Orlando Cepeda. And here we go. And you know, Ted Williams did have a card in that set as a manager. And I think that's probably the last Ted Williams card. Playing day or managing days, I think. I'm not sure, but there's the Brooks Robinson. One of my favorite players. He is my favorite player from the 70s. There's Pete Rose. That's the in-action card. So a lot of these players have in-action cards, which tend to be the higher number cards with the puzzle in the back. That looks like Yastrzemski back there. I don't know. I don't remember what the puzzles were, but I remember as a kid trying to build. I built those puzzles. I have a whole set here. This is the K-line. K-line. This is, and then later, at the last series, number 752, they put the traded, and these are harder to find because again, it's the final series of the 1972 when they had players that were traded to other teams. So this is technically one of the first traded sets, but it wasn't traded set, it was part of the set. There's the Frank Robinson. It was the final series of the set. They only had one set, 754. So these are the really high numbers, and there's the Steve Carlton from the high number traded series here. when he was traded. And it talks to you about what happened there. He was acquired from the Cardinals by the Phillies for Rick Wise. What a dumb trade there. And you know, that happens a lot. They traded Steve Carlton for Rick Wise. And here's Pete Rose. It's a nice one of Pete. I like this one. I like the pose. You know, it's still, Pete was not an old guy at that time. The background looks nice. You know, this is a nice picture of Pete. This was one of the big cards of the day because he was a rising star, Steve Garvey. Everybody was looking for the Garvey card back in the 70s. And I think, yeah, it was a high number card, so it was a tougher card to find back then. And this was not worth much now, but Steve Garvey is still a great player. He was considered for the Hall of Fame. I don't think he'll ever get in. Here's Raleigh Fingers. He is a Hall of Famer, and what I like about this is one of the few cards that show him without a mustache. Look at that. He just, I guess, had a little fuzz there. But it's a nice card of Raleigh Fingers. Here's another Hall of Famer here, Willie McCovey. Guess he goes at first base, throwing the ball. Maybe at the stadium pregame. Here comes Johnny Bench. It's a nice Johnny Bench there. So these 72 cards are really nice. You know, they don't have a lot of posed pictures. Well, they're all posed technically, but not portrait type pictures is what I meant. You know, I mean, you got the Nolan Ryan, but a few others. Most of these are posed batting or posed kind of doing other things. So that's the nice Reggie, 1972 Reggie Jackson. It's one of my favorite players here. And that's the Clemente. Now, obviously this was posed. He was throwing the ball there. This was his next to last card here. So there's Roberto. And that's a beautiful card of Clemente. I really like that card. One of my favorites. And that's number 309. And then here's the Clemente in action. And that's a bad picture of him. Looks like he's struck out. I don't know why they would use a picture like that, not from Clemente. That's the year he had his 3,000 hits. So guys, this is the first, what I'm gonna do is this will be the first video, because I'm going on to almost 15 minutes. I'm trying to keep these at 15 minutes. I might have to do 3 different videos. So what I'm going to do is the next video after this one, I'm going to get into the commons, start showing all the commons. So I'm going to end this, and I'm going to do another video after this. So in the meantime, everybody have an awesome day, and enjoy watching my 1972 set. I love to look at this set, and today was just one of those days that kind of a lazy day. I said, let me pull out this set and let me take a good look at it, and you know, always want to show it to you guys. So in my videos, what I like to do is just you know, kind of looking at things through my eyes, you know, going through those card shows and looking at things as, you know, like I'm looking at them at the same time, and looking at the cards with you, and I enjoy that. I enjoy looking at cards and want you guys to see it, see the cards with me. So, and the card shops and stuff. So check out my videos on the card shops. Check out my videos on the card shows, and my collection videos. So I'll be doing a few more collection videos now, showing my collection. And this is the 1972 stars and minor stars. and the comments are coming up in the next video. So thanks, guys. Have an awesome day. This is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. Please subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.